Champion, and they hail from Louisville, Kentucky, as the Cardinals have defeated the Michigan Wolverines 82-76. A reminder, still ahead tonight after your late local news. Dave has actor Jeremy Renner and animal expert Jack Hanna, followed by Craig Ferguson. That's tonight only on CBS. Coming up later in our post-game show, our annual CBS Sports tribute to the NCAA tournament, One Shining Moment. Welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia, everyone. I'm Greg Gumbel, along with Greg Anthony, Doug Gottlieb, Kenny Smith, and Charles Barkley. It would be unreasonable to ask more from two teams in a championship game than what Michigan and Louisville gave us here tonight.
It was one of the best played championship games I've ever seen. Both teams were efficient. Both teams played with tremendous passion and courage. And really, at the end of the day, I thought the difference was Rick Pitino. I really thought his ability and how he micromanages his team and the decisions he made really, I thought, elevated them. And I go back to it, and I think John Beilein is a fine basketball coach. But when you allow to have your National Player of the Year, Trey Burke, sit for 12 consecutive minutes, it's not just that he picks up a third that I was concerned about. It's the ability for Louisville to take control of the momentum with that 14-3 run that I was talking about. That was the bigger concern, and I thought that played out in the second half.
You couldn't be more right. I mean, you don't get anything on inbounds plays because they put Shane Behan on the inbounder defensively. This team's in incredible physical condition. And then the adjustments he made to demand that his team throw the basketball inside. You work with Shaq every Thursday night on TNT, and he always talks about throwing it into the big guy. They did. Shane Behan was hungry. He got 2 buckets early. Then Gorgie Jacobs said they had 11 buckets out of their 60 in the second half inside the paint. That was a man's game based on how it was officiated, and Louisville just beasted Michigan down low.
Well, I thought Michigan had a fine game plan. I thought they played well. Louisville was the better team tonight, only because of a couple of reasons. I felt that in the first half, Albrecht, Hancock, they can help you win. But they're not going to put it on their shoulders to lose the game. So it was going to come down to Trey Burke and Hardaway, or it was going to come Seaver, Russ Smith. And Seaver was the difference. He put it on his shoulders and said, I will lose this game for us, or I'll win it for us. And he won it for them tonight.
There's 2 things that stand out to me about this game. Hancock in the first half got Louisville back in the game. That, to me, can't be understated. That little run they had where he hit all those threes, you saw Coach Beilein talk about at halftime. But I felt the second half, Shane O'Hannon just dominated down low. McGarity never got going, but Shane O'Hannon was a man. They couldn't keep him off the board. Those 2 things were the critical plays in the game.
So much happening in this game, so much to talk about. Coming up, the presentation of the NCAA National Championship Trophy to victorious Louisville when we continue.